Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Invin. Today I am bringing you guys a quick guide on how to unlock the brand new OTS9 SMG that is brand new with Season 4 reloaded in both Warzone and Cold War. I'm going to go over the challenges, what you actually have to do in order to unlock this brand new SMG, and then I'm going to go over some of the fastest possible methods to do this challenge. It is pretty much that you're going to want to do multiplayer if you've got it, and I'm also going to give you some tips for Warzone for those of you that are either free to play it on Warzone or you just don't have Cold War multiplayer. The zombies challenge is actually longer than usual, which usually it's the other way around, but for this time, for whatever reason, Treyarch has made it the zombies one is quite difficult, so I'm going to go over that in a little bit of depth, but more over the multiplayer and the Warzone side of stuff, so make sure you stay tuned for both of those to decide which one you want to do. If you do want to enjoy today's video, make sure you drop a like on the video down below, as it really does help me out, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be bringing you guys the best class setup for this brand new OTS9 SMG in both Warzone and in Cold War, so you guys can get on top of your game with this as soon as possible, as well as a gold guide for this gun in the next couple of days as well. And then I'm also going to be bringing you guys tons and tons of more Season 4 reloaded content, covering all of the brand new stuff, like we've seen the new sentry gun added to Warzone, the brand new zombies map, all of that good stuff. So make sure you are staying tuned to the channel with notification bells on for that one. And without further ado, let's jump into it here. So firstly, the Warzone challenge is using SMGs, kill 2 or more players rapidly in 15 different matches, complete matches that is as well. So for this one, your best bet is either going to be Rebirth Island because you're in a small proximity, throw on an SMG class, or get a pickup SMG. If you can get a pickup SMG off the bat, you might be able to get 2 rapid kills very easily, and that's obviously very quick to do. But if you can't, then just go ahead and throw on a loadout. I'd recommend the MP5. That's probably the best one. Hasn't been changed by the recent Season 4 update, which I will go over again in an upcoming video. But for now, generally the MP5 is still really good because it hasn't been changed, and it was always, in my opinion, the best SMG. So if you haven't already got a class for that, go back and watch yesterday's upload. That one will give you guys a good class. Go ahead and use that and get 2 rapid kills very easily. If you are struggling on the MP5 front, maybe you haven't got enough ammo, throw on the Bullfrog. Bullfrog is still really good, and it's got a ton of ammo, and that will be the easiest way to do it. If you aren't going to play regular, I wouldn't really recommend Verdansk, although if you do, make sure you go into a mode like at least duos, maybe trios or quads is going to be your best bet, because the chances are you can pick off 1 or 2 members of that squad easily, get those 2 kills rapidly, and then progress your challenge for that game. Now obviously 15 games is quite a lot, so another option obviously is to go ahead and jump into Plunder. This might be slightly quicker, as people generally tend to complete the challenge fairly quickly. You can probably smash out these games every 10-15 minutes, but again, it's not exactly the quickest method, but you will be able to get rapid kills easily, and you will be able to spawn in with your loadout in Plunder. So it's up to you, whichever you prefer, whichever mode you're good at. Go ahead and just run through those, whichever ones you can complete easier. Go ahead and get those done. It is worth it. The OTS9 is a very good weapon, and I think it's probably going to creep up the top of the list there for SMGs, maybe top 3, top 5 territory, till I've tested it fully of the max level loadout. I'm not going to know fully, but make sure you stay tuned for that class, because it's going to be coming very soon. Now moving on to multiplayer and zombies. So the zombies challenge to unlock the brand new OTS9 SMG is using SMGs kill 50 Tempests within 2 seconds of them reappearing after teleporting. Now this is actually kind of a pretty difficult challenge for zombies, and for a lot of you zombies players, this is going to be quite a long-winded one. Usually the zombies challenges are a lot easier and a lot quicker than the multiplayer, but in this case, definitely the multiplayer is quicker. I'll go over that in just a moment, but if you are going to do the zombies challenge, you're going to want to go into Outbreak. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of people playing the brand new map right now, and if you haven't already played it, basically, when you go to turn on the power, there is an option for Tempests to be there. So what you can go ahead and do is get them down with damage, whatever weapon you want to use, and then let them teleport. When they reappear, spam them out with that last bit of health with an SMG. Make sure you get the kill with an SMG, and that is one way to do it, but it is going to take a long time doing that. 50 kills is a lot. Outbreak is still going to take a very long time for this, but it's going to be a ton faster than the regular round-based maps. That being said, it is still a very long method. If you do want to go ahead and do it, definitely try Outbreak. Definitely throw on one of the better SMGs, maybe the LC10, the MP5. PPSH is also really good. Go ahead and upgrade that as much as possible, and just hope for the best that you can get as many kills in the earlier on rounds. Maybe keep running the first 5 waves, something like that, and then extracting, because it's going to be quite a long challenge to do. Now, like I said there, the multiplayer challenge is significantly easier. What you need to do is get 3 kills in a match of people affected by your tactical equipment, and this has got to be in 15 completed different games. Now, this sounds like quite a lot, and at first thought, a lot of people go towards stun and flash grenades. However, tac mask makes it so this doesn't count. If you stun or flash somebody that's using tactical tactical mask, you do not get a point towards this challenge, which makes it exceedingly hard unless you go ahead and use decoys. Decoys or smoke grenades are your best friend with this. I found the most success using decoys, and that is simply because it actually gives you a point indicator on the screen, as you guys will see from the clips, when you kill someone that is affected by the decoy grenade. It actually says confused enemy kill plus 25 points, so that you know every single time you've got one of these, it does pop up. Now, do not confuse this with the confused assist that you get when other people kill them in the radius of your decoy, because I've done that a couple of times myself and had to play a couple extra games. So don't think about that. My advice would be to try and get at least 4 or 5 kills while enemies are affected by your decoy each game, so that you know you've well and truly got this under wraps. But it is fairly easy to do. I would recommend the 6v6 face-off mode. Whether you're a core or hardcore player is entirely up to you. However, hardcore, if you are trying to go for the fastest possible method, hardcore is slightly faster, because when you do get things like TDM, the games soar through in about 3 or 4 minutes time, which means you can wrap out these games very, very quickly, which is nice, especially when you need to do 15 different matches as well. As far as I'm aware, you do have to complete the whole match like you did with the previous season's unlock challenges. They haven't got an option for quitting out yet, but that's okay. Again, if you're in hardcore or just the regular 6v6 core mode, it is a ton faster than regular mode, so you should be good with doing those. Like I said there, if you are in hardcore or core, it is just 3 kills that are affected, but aim for 4 or 5. You do get the points if you go ahead and use the decoy, and it's roughly the same radius as a field mic, but as I say, it does say on screen, so it's fairly easy to work out. Once you've done that, make sure you do complete out the full match. You will then get a point towards it. Just check back after every match to check that it's tracking correctly, and other than that, it does actually work pretty well. You can go ahead and unlock that fairly quickly in multiplayer. It's just a little bit of a grind, but if you're going into hardcore, you can level up some other guns or whatever you need to do, or go for camos, or just simply grind out the challenge as quick as you possibly can. Now, hopefully this is going to help you guys unlock it quickly. The OTS-9 is actually really, really good. It does have quite a small mag size, but there is options to increase it. That being said, the increased options are still a lot smaller than most of the regular SMGs in Cold War, but the damage is very high and the TTK is very, very quick, so it's definitely going to be one to watch, and it's going to be a little gem in both Cold War and especially in Warzone. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for both of those class videos, which are going to be coming out very, very soon, as well as a gold guide, patch notes, all that good stuff. Make sure you stay tuned, turn notification bells on, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on that. If you did enjoy today's video and find it useful, make sure you drop a like on it down below for me, as it really does help me out. And other than that, as always, thank you very much for watching, take care, and peace.